What's up guys, this is guitar video lesson number 143, the band Taymir with their song
Ist das.
Exactly. So let's get started with the song right away. It takes a bit of time till we actually start doing something, and the first thing we actually play on guitar is this. So we put our third finger on the 10th on the second string and our first finger on the 8th on the second string. Now we pick 10th twice, lift the third finger off, and 8th once. And then we do it again, only with a slightly different rhythm. And a short time later, we actually switch to this. So what we add here is we put our first finger on the 9th on the 3rd string, pick that twice, and third finger onto the 12th on the 3rd string, and again, and then we go back to, then we already get to the chorus. And this is how it works. First we put our first finger on the 8th on the 6th string, third finger on the 10th on the 5th string, pinky on the 10th on the 4th string, and second finger on the 9th on the 3rd string. And what we do now is we strum down once, and we lift our fingers off, but not entirely. They're still touching the strings, but they're not on the board itself. So we switch from this to leaving it like this. We're still touching the strings, so we're muting the strings with our left hand, and then we pick up. Shouldn't make a sound, and we do that 8 times. So then we switch onto this chord with the first finger on the 5th on the 2nd string, second finger on the 6th on the 3rd string, third finger on the 7th on the 5th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 4th string. And be careful to mute the 6th string with your third finger. And now we do the exact same thing 8 times again. Now we jump down onto the regular E, so first finger on the 1st on the 3rd string, second finger on the 2nd on the 5th string, and third finger on the 2nd on the 4th string, and 16 times down and up. We jump onto here with the first finger on the 3rd on the 2nd string, second finger on the 4th on the 3rd string, third finger on the 5th on the 5th string, and pinky on the 5th on the 4th string. Now we do the exact same thing as on the first 2 chords. So and then we jump back onto the first chord, and now we go down and up 16 times without muting the strings. And that's the whole chorus. The only difference we have is during the last chorus, because during that last chorus we don't go and so on, but we pick every chord 16 times down and up without muting them, and that's the only difference we have here, and that's the whole chorus. Now there is only one part left, which is the verse itself, and that should sound like this. And this is how it works. First we put our third finger on the 9th on the 4th string. Now we pick that 30 times, so we go. Then we put our first finger on the 7th on the 3rd string, pick that once. Third finger back onto the 9th on the 4th string once. And second finger on the 8th on the 4th string once as well. So we've got, and we repeat that 4 times. And now we put our first finger on the 7th on the 4th string 3 times. Third finger on the 9th on the 4th string. First finger on the 7th on the 3rd string. Third finger back onto the 9th on the 4th string. So and that's already the whole verse. And the last thing we do during the song is we put the 3rd finger on the 9th on the 3rd string, pick that several times, and then slide down, and that's the end of the song. So just go. And that's the whole song. And I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Helps me a lot. Keep on subscribing if you want to stay up to date on what's going to be new on the channel and get some exclusive content that's not on YouTube. Then check out my Facebook page. Link is down in the description. If you want to get a sweet discount on all of the games for all of the consoles, go to g2a.com. Link in the description as well. And if you really want to support the channel, link to my Patreon page down in the description as well. And as always, I hope to see you next time.